What's up? Peter Von Panda here. Just got the Edifier Tock Bluetooth alarm clock, and I wanted to quick show it to you. I've played around with it for a few minutes. This is a retro-styled Bluetooth clock and radio, and it's this one's in beige. It's kind of like an eggshell color, and I liked it because it was retro and because I got this on an eBay auction, so it was cheap. It's got, on the old alarm clocks, these would be kind of bell housings, but here they are essentially cones that reflect in all directions two little speakers underneath each of these little bell housings. So they're actually just kind of like the pop-up speakers in the high-end Audi or BMW audio systems in cars. The front is textured and looks like a speaker, but what I figured out is that this isn't a speaker at all. So that's something to keep in mind, that you think there's going to be a lot of sound being projected in the direction that this is facing, but that there's no sound at all being projected that way, and that they're actually omnidirectional speakers up here. So in case you wanted to put this on your desk at work and listen to some music, it's something to consider, that the music is going to be broadcast out in all directions and not just facing the way that this alarm clock faces. A couple things I wanted to point out is this is actually quite a bit bigger than I thought it was. I thought it's not huge, but you can tell my hand is almost about the same size, and I've got a what do I have around here? I've got a diesel watch that's huge, and for watches go, and it's much smaller. And here it is compared to an iPad mini, which is what I actually paired it with. So it's got pretty good size, and the volume is actually quite nice too. I've noticed that the display is actually pretty bright, and some people on some reviews have complained that you actually can't dim the display very well, but I've noticed that at least in the daylight it's not that bright. I haven't tried it out in total darkness, but it doesn't seem to broadcast too much, but I have not found a way to dim it. So I thought I would just give you a quick couple comments on the Bluetooth pairing. It's pretty simple, pretty standard for all Bluetooth devices, and in terms of sound, it actually has pretty good sound. Now I have the Amazon Cloud Player up here, and let's just play something. And I know that watching a video and listening to sound broadcast out of a speaker doesn't really show much, but in terms of total volume, it's much better than the standard iPad mini speakers. And you can definitely, the volume control is on the top here. It's pretty easy to get to, and you can definitely jack the sound up without a lot of distortion. So it's got a pretty nice amount of sound, but there isn't a super heavy bass to anything. And then also, of course, if you listen to podcasts or have videos on your computer or iPad or iPhone or whatever you're pairing, they will play right out of there. So I've got the Discovery Science podcast there, and plays out of the speaker no problem. So this is a really cool accessory to have, put on your desk or maybe next to your bed, and when you're using a device, you don't have to listen through kind of the crummy built-in speakers. You can get nice sound from it through the Edifier Bluetooth Tock clock. About $70 online. If you find some secondhand or on an auction, I think that's really the way to go. Peter Von Panda. Out.